They give you a year to pay off the CDL school fee, the cost of it. If you work with them for a year, you don't owe them anything. At Hirschbach, what I love is that if you team with someone for 13 weeks, that's after you're done with training, you don't owe the company anything. So on one hand, you have 1 year. On one hand, you could technically get it done in 13 weeks after getting your CDL. So both are two good companies. I loved things at Primeinc. I left because I was Greetings, I hope you are doing great wherever you are, whenever you are watching this video. Hirschbach, Primeinc. Just to do a little comparison on their Get Your CDL program. I personally went through Primeinc to get my CDL, and I have been with Hirschbach over a year now. So I have had the opportunity to work with both companies. Is Primeinc a good company? Straight up, yes, they are. Is Hirschbach a good company? Yes, they are. It depends on which company's situation suits you best, which will be why you might want to make your decision to go to either one of them. The Get Your CDL program at Hirschbach, the first phase of it is between 3 to 4 weeks in training before you test out to get your CDL. At Primeinc, they have what they call the PSD phase, which is pretty much the same thing, 2 to 4 weeks before you test out to get your CDL. The difference I noticed is while you're at Hirschbach, you are getting paid while you're in training at that point. While you are at Primeinc, they're not paying you at that point. They give you a $200 advance. Now, whatever you use out of that $200, whenever you get your CDL and you're out there in the T&T phase, they start to withdraw $25 per week. So you're not really feeling it that much, if you know what I mean. But they're not paying you. They just give you an advance. Whereas in Hirschbach, they pay you, I think it's 400 and something before tax. But hey, you're still getting paid in the first phase. The second phase at Primeinc is called the T&T. Now, T&T is trainer and trainee. This is after you get your CDL. You go out with a trainer for 50,000 miles. Both the trainer and the trainee, all the miles that you guys drive will count together. So it's like team driving miles. So you might hear 50,000 miles. It's not that crazy. At Hirschbach, you would go out with a trainer after you get your CDL for, I would say, 4 weeks, or what they say 200 behind the wheel hours, as we say in Jamaica. We don't pronounce the H. So I think that phase of it, the second phase, you might be able to get done with Hirschbach a little bit sooner. Primeinc pays more in the second phase because they pay you $900 in T&T while you're doing that 50,000 miles. Hirschbach pays you 600 and I think it's 600 and something. But hey, you could knock that out in 3-4 weeks in some cases, and then you will be out making your pay as a regular driver. The T&T phase at Primeinc, that 50,000 miles, even though you are doing it with another driver and the miles add up, there is home time that comes into play for you and for your trainer. What Hirschbach does that I like though is during this 4-week period, the trainee does not go home. And if the trainer decides to stay out, you guys could stay out and get it all done. That 50,000 miles at Primeinc, it can take a while. It took me quite some time because my trainer had to go home for home time and I had to go home for home time. So it kind of stretched it out a little bit. Both companies will pay for your lodging. They'll pay for all your meals while you are in orientation and training, the first phase, right? Where I find it different is the travel. Hirschbach, they will fly you in, they will get you a rental car, they will get you there by bus. Primeinc, they mainly want to get you there by bus, And if you find a fee, they will refund you the bus ticket. So let's say you live so far away, and sometimes some of these Greyhound buses can be uncomfortable and a little bit smelly sometimes. It's nice that Hirschbach will fly you in, or even get you a rental car at Hertz or Enterprise. They have contracts with those people. I like that. As I always said, the comfort for the driver is where Hirschbach, they beat a lot of companies. Primeinc trucks, they come with an APU, they come with an inverter, and I always tell people what the APU is, just in case you don't have an idea. The APU is a separate system that keeps you cool in the summertime without running the engine, and it keeps you warm in the wintertime without running the engine. So it's a separate unit that's on the back of your tractor. Both companies have those. Inverters to plug in to charge your stuff and things like that. Where Hirschbach beat them is, Hirschbach gives you a refrigerator, a TV, a smart TV in your truck, free Sirius XM radio. You have a camera, dash cam, already built in on your truck to protect you. At Primeinc, you have to buy your own refrigerator. You have to buy your own TV. They have the stuff in the truck that you could get it installed on, but they don't provide that for you. So in terms of comfort, Hirschbach gives that to you right off the bat. And I really like that. So with both companies, it's pretty much just submit, calling up the company. They will send you a link. You submit an application and they will respond to you, hook you up with a recruiter. All you will need to get to either one of these companies is a CDL permit. You need to get a DOT physical done where you can get your medical certificate. And you also need a tanker endorsement on your CDL permit whenever you're doing it to get to Primeinc. For Hirschbach, I don't think you need it. I wasn't sure, but I wasn't told that I need it. I had it. Both companies, they will do the drug test on site. What I like with Hirschbach is, if you haven't done if you haven't done that DOT physical, Hirschbach will do it for you. Or if you do it right before you come to Hirschbach, they will refund you the cost. For Primeinc, if you don't do it before you get to Primeinc, they can get it taken care of for you, but I don't think they give you a refund if you get it done before getting there. So Primeinc trucks are governed at 62 miles per hour for company drivers. Hirschbach trucks are governed at 68 miles per hour. So you move a little bit faster. I always say it's not just the speed of the truck why you should choose a company, but let's be honest, it does make a difference. Sometimes, you don't want to be just creeping on the highway out there. You want to keep moving. Now, for Primeinc, what they're telling me is they have a lightweight truck and they have a full-size truck. They pay you more to drive the lightweight truck. Straight out of CDL school, you could get 55 cents per mile driving one of the lightweight trucks. For Hirschbach, straight off the bat, you get a full-size truck with the TV, the radio, the fridge, everything in it. Now, they are telling me at Primeinc that you could, right now, mostly what you're going to get into is a full-size truck. And for those, you get paid 50 cents per mile. At Hirschbach, straight out the CDL school, you're going to get paid 50 cents per mile anyway. So if that was the deal breaker for me, I probably personally would have chose Hirschbach. But I must say, getting my CDL through Primeinc, I had the opportunity of working with them. It is a good company. The terminals are big. They have a lot of big terminals all over. They have a lot of clients. Hirschbach, I don't think Hirschbach terminals are as big as Primeinc, but you could check to see which terminal is located near to your home, because this might help you in some instances. For the refrigerated department or division, I noticed that Hirschbach has a lot of dedicated accounts. For Primeinc, they mostly want to just get you OTR, so that means you're going home 3 to 4 weeks at a time. You're on the road 3 to 4 weeks before you head home. Some of these dedicated accounts at Hirschbach, you could go home every weekend, sometimes every other weekend, or you could run OTR. Also, what I like with Primeinc is they give you a year to pay off the CDL school fee, the cost of it. If you work with them for a year, you don't owe them anything. At Hirschbach, what I love is that if you team with someone for 13 weeks, that's after you're done with training, you don't owe the company anything. So on one hand, you have 1 year. On one hand, you could technically get it done in 13 weeks after getting your CDL. So both are two good companies. I love things at Primeinc. I left because I was OTR and I found a nice dedicated account at Hirschbach where I could have been home every weekend. That changed. Now I go home every 2 weeks. But truck is nice, fully equipped with refrigerator. I could go home, meal prep for the week, throw some fruits in this truck and I'm rolling. So do you choose Prime? Do you choose Hirschbach? That will be up to you. Feel free to call a recruiter, feel them out for yourself, ask a couple questions, pet policy, stuff like that. Both companies allow you to have at least one pet on the truck, so that's good. That's good. Yeah, I won't keep you guys too long. I try to make these reviews short. So as I said before, feel free to check them out for yourself. As I always say, stay safe. Hope you're doing great wherever you are, whenever you are watching this video. See you soon.